Welcome back everyone to another vlog. This is a day in the life vlog of a sports and spine fellow in Phoenix, Arizona here. I usually start off my days pretty early with a workout. Leg days are definitely the worst to start with, as in the morning when you wake up you really don't feel strong, but bright and early Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. We were in the gym hitting legs. Good morning everybody, it is 6:30, back from the gym, prepping for the day, essentially just getting all my breakfast ready, coffee, lunch, and then also checking my schedule for the day, just to see if there's any big surprises. Usually there aren't, but who knows, so I usually kind of check the schedule in the mornings before I go, especially on a Monday, so I know what to look forward to. Today is going to be a long day. Normally Mondays I have clinic in the morning and then half day of procedures in the afternoon. However, one of our providers is sick, so I was asked to cover their clinic in the afternoon, which means that instead of having the day kind of broken up with procedures, now I have clinic all day, which definitely makes the day go a little bit longer. So I will have that. Also, over the weekend, we were in LA. I didn't really record too much of it because I just wanted to kind of enjoy time. We were hanging out with my in-laws and hanging out with some friends, so didn't want to have a camera kind of get in the way of that. That's one of the things about this channel is I'm not going to vlog everything about my life. It's just kind of moments that I choose to vlog. It's not a professional vlog channel or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to get to work and then I'll take you along a little bit of the clinic day, talk to you about a couple things, and then yeah, that'll be another day in the life of a sports and spine fellow. Everything here is super realistic. There's no picking my best day or picking specific days to record or whatnot, but it's going to be a typical day, so let's see what's in store. All right, that's a wrap for the day in clinic. Like I've said in the past, I can't really show you too much inside the clinic because obviously there's patient information, all that kind of stuff involved, but I had patients essentially scheduled every 20 minutes throughout the day. I did one EMG and I had a couple of injections in there, one greater trochanter injection and then a bilateral knee injection. Otherwise, pretty standard clinic day, relatively busy, so I'll have some charting to do when I get home. But now I have to go get my TB test for credentialing for a surgery center. So I'm gonna head to CVS to get that. I think that's gonna be the two-step one where they kind of inject you, then you have to come back and check it. So I'm gonna head there, and then I got some work to do this afternoon. I'm sitting in here at CVS parking lot. My appointment's at 4:50 to get this PPD test. I've noticed that from my videos, if you follow me on Instagram, people tend to like these car takes. So I've just been filming takes here in the car, which has been nice. So I just did one of those, but it's time to go get this TB test. Oranges peeled by Tessa the second I get home. Nice oranges. If there's one thing, the citrus down kind of in Arizona for some reason in winter is really, really good. So juicy, so sweet, so good. All right, it's time for evening work. So this is my setup right here. I made a commitment this year to try to get to 50,000 followers across all platforms on social media. So I'm really diving deep, digging deep. This is the first year where I'm truly kind of taking the plunge into social media. I've kind of just been posting here and there for fun for the last several years, but this year I'm really going to try to dive deep into it. So essentially I have everything notated out on Notion on this computer, and it's my filming day. So I have some scrubs here. Sorry, excuse the messy room. I have some scrubs there. I'm gonna turn on all my cameras and kind of this lighting equipment and whatnot, and then get recording for probably an hour to an hour and a half, and then edit up some videos. I try to have the videos ready for the next week, this week, so I'm re-recording, and I'm a little bit behind, so I'm recording content for the back end of this week and then the beginning of next week. And then that way I'm kind of ahead of the game and I don't have to stress too much about making a post for the day of, because I wanna make sure I get some good quality stuff out there when I'm posting. So I'm gonna do that for the next hour-ish. You'll see some of that here in this vlog now. All right, just finished filming. It's about 30-ish minutes of filming stuff. Now I'm gonna start editing some videos and putting them together. Essentially what I do is I'll sit here and I'll film and then edit a couple of videos and then put them up into my Instagram draft. So all I have to do on that day is essentially just hit post, and I don't have to worry too much more about it. Also, hot tip to make it look like I recorded on separate days, put another set of scrubs on. We then got some chores done. One of the dumb things about our apartment complex is that we don't have a recycling service. So we essentially just collect our recycling for a week or so, and then we go to this communal kind of community recycling dump type thing. So this entire dumpster is just for recycling. So we go do that. Then we went to Trader Joe's to get some groceries. Like I said, we were in LA over the weekend, so our fridge was relatively empty. We had to go and get some of the basics. So we went over to Trader Joe's, which is luckily about 1 to 2 minutes from our place, and then stocked up on some of our essentials, and of course a dessert. We then came home and started cooking dinner. I was making some green onions that I saw on Culinary Class. I was using my new Japanese knife that we got from our recent trip, and let me tell you, cooking with a good sharp knife is just a whole different experience. If you have not ever cooked or cut with one of these things, then highly recommend it. This was that charred green onion, and it ended up actually kind of tasting kind of like asparagus. If you haven't seen Culinary Class Wars, then definitely check that episode out. They definitely did it way better than anything I did, but still not too bad. So had our dinner, watched some of our vlogs, and then on with the evening. Done with dinner, pretty decent meal. I was very surprised by those green onions. If you have not seen Culinary Class Wars, then they have this huge, like big green onion, and they essentially just grill it. Very surprised, so that was pretty good. I'm just gonna get a ton of stuff done. So I'm gonna head back over to the office over there and then get stuff, well, I'm gonna prep for tomorrow first as far as all my patient notes and whatnot. Then I'm gonna get some more stuff done, behind on some emails, some other stuff I have to submit. So gonna do that. So I'm gonna go over there, I'll catch you there. 10 p.m., I'm exhausted. Finished prepping, or I finished the notes from today because it was a busy day like I was mentioning. I prepped the notes for tomorrow and for the next day, just so I don't have to worry about that tomorrow. And then I submitted some paperwork, did some stuff for things that I need to do, and then went through some emails that I need to get done. Went through the rest of the week for the other things I have to get done. I made sure I added them to my calendar with kind of exactly when I need to get them done. So that's all done. It's about 10 p.m. right now. Like I said, I'm gonna go to bed and then get up in the morning and do it all over again. Get up at 5, hit a workout, and then off we go into another day. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching. I know not the most exciting vlog, but like I said, we keep it real on this channel. This is a day in the life of a sports and spine fellow. So yeah, thanks for watching.